These two fantastic cars behind me here have formed the backdrop to our studio here at M Sport all weekend, so it got me thinking.
Open. Tenir droite.
We're stood here in front of the 1999 Safari rally car and the Fiesta Rally2. Both of them built here at M Sport, both very good looking cars, but they're built 20 years apart. My question to you is, if we were to put them head to head today, which one would win?
It's a good question. If you were to look at something like engine size, this car actually has a 2-litre engine, and this one has a 1.6-litre engine. So you may think that this car is going to be faster. When you look at things like weight and the aerodynamics, they're quite similar. But actually, this car will be faster now. That's probably due to a number of reasons. The first thing is technology always moves forward, and as technology moves forward, things get better, more efficient, and then generally they go quicker, which is what probably gives all of these components built into this car are just fine-tuned since 2000, 1999-2000, when this car was built. So off the paper, although this car may have some more features back in the day that were more technically advanced, and this car is even allowed current day, this car will still be quicker.
I can see, looking at the Safari rally car, it's got a few added extras that this one doesn't have. Does that make a difference?
So the added extras on this car is extra protection. Back in the Safari Rally in '99, the roads were actually public open roads, which was a little bit crazy. So like the cars, sporting regulations have come on and things have changed a lot. And actually one of the reasons why we don't have these extra protections and the snorkel for water splashes on this new car is due to cost. So one of the big things now is to keep costs under control, because back in '99 budgets were huge for motorsport. Now everything's a lot more different. And so we don't want to have specific different advantages just for single rally that we use once a year, what we may spend a huge proportion of budget on, which is not proportionate over the course of the season. So all they actually do is add a bit more weight, which you don't really want. So again, it's another reason why this car would be quicker.
Do the tyres make any sort of difference? Obviously the tyres here will be a bit older.
Yeah, so again, like everything on this car, tyre technology has moved on a lot. So the way the compounds are created and the way that we collect data from tyres is huge now. So in '99, a lot of the data on the tyres would have been collected from temperatures, which they still do now, but then a lot of it would have been driver feedback and what tyres actually look like at the end of a stage or a test. But nowadays, everything is modelled on computers, and they can use tyres on static rigs to test how much grip they have, how much slip they have in different conditions. So we can model and do a lot of it in the computers, which actually gives us a huge advantage compared to what we were back in '99. And we can use that data from what we model on the tyres to set the car up properly and design the car. So again, everything that we can do nowadays with technology is just helping us go faster than we were able to back 20 years ago.
What about inside the cars? Would the experience be any different?
Yeah, so actually it's probably one of the biggest differences visually you could see between the cars. And it's not necessarily going to make the car any faster, but it certainly makes the car a lot safer. So if you look between the Rally2 car and this WRC car in something like the seats, you can see that in '99 the seats had no protection around the side of the drivers. And they used to rally in these cars in t-shirts or very few clothing compared to what we have to wear now. And those type of things is hugely different, and the clothing we wear now is even different. So although on most rallies they were wearing fireproof overalls, for example, what the drivers wear now is even lighter, more protective. So again, it's keeping weight down, and although the safety gear is not weight specific, everything that we have now is lighter than before. There's also different kinds of seat belts, the roll cage has moved on, the extinguishers are all different and more up to date and more efficient. So again, it's just technology helping us move forward and create a safer car.
So it's not just the Red Bull logo on this one that's helping it go faster?
Certainly helps, but then again, you probably shouldn't be driving with what's on this car either. So
very fair. Thank you so much for your time today, Rich, and telling us a little bit about both of the cars.
No problem at all.